CAMSYS MagicQ Tutorial 8 Intro to FX. In this tutorial we use a show file with 4 groups of lights: Alpha Spot HPEs, Roby Spot 1200s, Martin Mac 2K Performances and Claypaky Sharpies. Each of these can be seen on a separate truss in the visualizer, highlighted red as you select them. First we select the Mac 2K Performances. We locate them, add effects, select the position category and then select the tilt. Initially the spread will be at 100%. This means that the FX is offset over all the heads evenly. You can use soft button A to set the spread to 0%. And then using the encoder you can increase the percentage of spread so that the offset between the heads increases until it reaches 100%. That's even spread. Spread adds an offset across all of the heads. You can use parts to divide down the effect so that the spread is offset over parts of the head. In this case we'll select 2s and then every 2 heads will perform the effect. Selecting 3s performs the effects over every 3 heads. So in this case we've got 2 instances of the effects running each over 3 heads. Segments gives a different kind of offset to parts. Segments gives adjacent heads the same offset. So 2s gives each adjacent 2 heads the same offset. Segment of 3s gives each 3 adjacent heads the same offset. Speed is controlled using the X encoder. Drag it up or down. You can also use the soft button Y, tap to time, to tap in the speed. This is normally quicker than using the encoder wheel. You tap 4 times to set the speed to match the beat. And you can tap again more slowly to slow it back down again. The size of the effect is set on encoder D. This is the range of values that will go between. For instance, in this case, on the tilt, how far the tilt will go. Here we make it smaller, and now we make it bigger. Now we're going to add a different effects. We'll clear the programmer and then reselect the spots and then locate them. Now we're going to add an effect, select the position category, and this time we'll choose circle instead of tilt. Now you'll see in the visualizer that it doesn't look exactly like a circle. This is because the moving lights are at 50-50% facing directly downwards. However, in MagicQ we can go to Outputs, View Channels, View DMX, View Move and look at a map in 2D of the effect, and we can clearly see that they're performing a circle. Now we will look at intensity effects. We clear the programmer, and then we're going to reselect the heads and then locate, and then we're going to add effect. We're going to select intensity category and then select dimmer chase. Now you see that nothing is happening in the visualizer. This is because the levels, the base levels, are 100% and we're adding the effect on top of it. So in the add mode we've got it set to plus by default. If we change that to minus, then we'll see the effect will start to take place. So the level is at 100% and we're subtracting down the effect. Alternatively, we could change the base level so that instead of being 100%, it's actually set to 0%. Now, of course, the effect is subtracting down from 0%, so we need to change the add type back up to plus. There's no correct way, you just choose the way that works for you. You can change the width on encoder C. This defaults to 50%. Changing it increases the amount of time that the head spends either at 0 or at 100%. This means that you can match the width of the effect to the number of heads that you've got in your lighting rig. Crossfade is set on encoder Y. 100% crossfade is a smooth fade. 0% is a snap. To change the crossfade quickly, edit the crossfade field in the window. To change the speed quickly, tap 4 times on the Y SUF button. With this you can match the beat of the music. After you've added the effect, you can change the order of the effect by using the Reorder Effects button. Here we reverse the order. You can also change the order to be into the center, or you can choose random so that you have more of a random effect. For further info, please visit www.camsys.co.uk.